What if the thing that makes a place beautiful is the exact thing that get destroyed when too many people arrive? What if one viral photo turns a peaceful neighborhood into a daily nightmare? That is exactly what is happening in Japan. And this story matters far beyond Japan because it shows how success can become self destruction. Tourism pollution sounds like a strange phrase at first, but once you look closely, it makes a brutal sense. Pollution is not only smoke, garbage, or dirty water. Pollution can also be crowding, noise, overpressure, and slow destruction of everyday life by too much attention. In scenic part of Japan, especially around Mount Fuji and famous blossom spot, that pressure is now exploding. For tourists, it feels like a magical, beautiful view. Perfect photos, dream memories. For locals, it can feel like an invasion. Roads blocked, lanes overcrowded, homes turn into backdrop. Litter rising, it is everywhere, privacy disappearing, daily life disrupted, and that is where the anger starts. This is the mistake that many government and tourism promoter make. They count arrival, resident count disturbance. They see foreign exchange, locals see stranger outside their house every day. They see national growth, locals see the loss of peace. That is the real conflict. And the social media is making it more worse. One photo goes viral and suddenly that exact location became a global target. Thousands want the same picture, then tens of thousands arrive and the neighborhood stopped becoming a neighborhood, it became a content territory. This is danger. A lived place became an internet product, and once that happens, the local people pay the price first. The bigger the contradiction is even more interesting. Japan want more tourism. It needs tourism money. It sees tourism as growth, especially in an economy dealing with structural pressure. So from the top, more visitors look more opportunity. But from the ground, it can feel like overload. That gap is where resentment grows. And once resentment grows, they stop being just an economic issue. It becomes social, cultural, political. Because when residents feel ignored for too long, frustration can shift from crowd management to hostility towards outsiders. And that is where the damage spread beyond tourism. The story should matter to India because the same pattern can happen everywhere. One hill station trends online, one temple town became viral, one scenic street became famous. Then the crowd arrives, the local infrastructure collapses, the road choke, the local area loses its character, and everyone acts surprised. But the pattern was always visible. The deeper lesson is simple. Tourism is only good when the place and the people live there can actually absorb it. If not, tourism starts eating the very thing it came to celebrate. Beauty becomes congestion, popularity becomes punishment, and growth became damage. That is why this is not just a Japan travel story. It is a warning about what happens when a place became too successful for its own capacity.